Hello, I am Roger Ira Price of Huntsville, Utah. I am running for the U.S. Senate seat now held by Senator Orrin Hatch. I am not a Republican, Democrat, or a member of any other party which seeks to control and dictate how I or anyone else should vote, act, think, believe, or live. I am instead, philosophically and conjointly, a citizen of Utah and of the United States. I am on the November ballot by way of the Personal Choice Party, which has the platform of personal choice. That is, in my estimation, a reference to Thomas Jefferson's statement that no man has a natural right to commit aggression on the equal rights of another, and this is all from which the law ought to restrain him. I stand against any and all adversaries of liberty, truth, and justice. I defend Utah, the United States, our republic, and our Constitution. All are constructed to protect the unalienable rights of all persons without regard or respect for wealth, family, social or public status, color, ethnicity, culture, religion, sex, mental acuity, physical ability, moral turpitude, or any of the other human characteristics that tend to segregate societies. Publicly or privately, I actively promote and protect the equal, unalienable rights and moral agency of mankind. I was raised on a farm in Ogden Valley, and I have worked at farming, housing, and building construction, building maintenance, and automotive mechanical work during my lifetime. I went to school to study political science at Weber State University in 1999 and graduated in 2002 with my bachelor's. It may seem strange that I would become involved in politics, but not enough of the working class do. We of the labor class have left the business of government to the white-collar crowd for too long, and trouble, strife, exorbitant taxation, drugs, loss of opportunity, loss of property rights, ill-advised wars, corruption, and the loss of a great many unalienable rights has been the result. I had graduated from the U.S. Navy's boot camp just prior to President Kennedy's assassination in 1963. I was on the USS Yorktown, CVS-10, off the coast of the Philippines when President Johnson sent troops into Vietnam in 1965. I returned to civilian life in 1967 and witnessed the internal unrest and strife of that ill-advised conflict. I have lived through the ever-widening spiral of grief, hatred, and violence since. I have witnessed rapidly increasing government oppression, frightening growth of a paramilitary police state, state-facilitated devouring of private property and small business by corporate giants, and a resulting confusion and fear settling into the hearts of our people as their freedom of choice and liberty has been taken away. At the same time, a general disregard for the rule of law has developed in all our neighborhoods. I now know that those who will not learn from history are doomed to repeat it. I, as an individual, will not accept the oppression and injustice that our founders freed us from. James Madison noted that knowledge will forever govern ignorance, and a people who mean to be their own governors must arm themselves with the power knowledge gives. The basic principles of our country, the things that make the United States unique in all the world, are stated in the Declaration of Independence. We hold these truths to be self-evident, that all men are created equal, that they are endowed by their Creator with certain unalienable rights, that among these are life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness, that to secure these rights, governments are instituted among men, deriving their just powers from the consent of the governed. To that end, U.S. Senators are to secure and protect the rights of the state from which they are chosen and all of the citizens of that state. Members of the House of Representatives are to secure and protect the rights of all of the citizens within the district from which they are chosen. If they will but perform their duties to the people, questions of corruption and ethics will become a thing of the past. We may regain a place of honor in the world and restore peace to our land if honorable, honest men and women who are citizens will shackle their egos, their greed, their pride, and their prejudice and learn to respect one another. That way we may work together within the limits of the supreme law of the land, the Constitution, to secure the blessings of liberty to ourselves and our posterity. I encourage everyone to read, study, learn, think, talk respectfully one to another, and then act in accordance with the principles of liberty. Vote in good conscience for the candidate of your choice. Thank you.